Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando who wasn't able to get it done against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Offensive rebound. Now, here's Sharp. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. 3 on the clock. The three from Bosch. Orlando grabs the miss.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Hits it from three-point range. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the market.
And then Irving slams it in.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Outside Bosch. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. On defense, the Magic. To the paint. Here's Bosch. And he banks in the layup. Bosch has got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The kick out to Harper. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. Pass to Jones. And here is Harper. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
Here's Sharp. Back to Brunson. Vassell with it. They get it back. Brunson outside. Vassell outside. Bosch, the screen. In the corner, it's Toppin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Irving can't hit.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
And it's Sharp missing. Orlando leading. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Outside Harper. Pass to Brooks. Fires the three. Harper, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Brunson surveying the D. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Harper. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Vassell. Good on the three-point shot.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
And Wembanyama outside. Murray outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Vassell outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 6 points for Devin Vassell.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
A shot by Anthony. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And that concludes. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Zubac. He goes big with the dunk right over Isaiah Stewart.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
We did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Pass to Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Murray for 3. That one no good. Nice defense by Vassell. Down low. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And the dunk by Zubac.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Harper. After the basket by Minnesota. Wiggins. It's tipped. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Oh, just a very solid jumper for a guy his size. Bosch has worked so hard on his mechanics.
Here's Mann. Higgins outside. Back to Mann. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Robinson Earl. Off target with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Murray with it. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Bosch. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Brooks with it. Now defended by Exum. Dillon Brooks, and that's good.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized. So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us his dad, Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Inside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Here's Anthony. He has 5. Bosch going around him. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Bosch has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. And Dr. J slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Magic trailed by 8. Now Harper. Wembanyama outside. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Harper. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Bosh. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
An elite scorer. Bosh can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Chalk up 2 there. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Vassell outside. Shot, high post. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Vassell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here's Harper from the arc. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Brunson with it. Jones covering. He lobs it up. And stolen by Wembanyama. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. The Timberwolves shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Magic making a switch here. And Harper drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 6. .11 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And for the Magic, number 23.
The 3 from Anthony. Buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Connaughton. Murray left side. Man with it. 5 to shoot from downtown. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. He's got 7.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Anthony with the drive.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Smart pass by Anthony. He has that good sense for when he should look the dish.
Pass to Stewart. Back to man. Now here's Wiggins. In the corner, Murray with it. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Minnesota on top. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And Bosch now top of the key. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic trailed by 4. And Murray, here we go. The kick out to Harper. Fires away from way outside. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Sharp. The kick out to Bosch. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Murray, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
To the wing right side. Brunson outside. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. To the left side wing. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Magic trailed by 6. Outside Harper. Pass to Irving. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. No good on the 3. Sharp with it. Outguarded by Murray. They get the rebound. Back to Sharp. Now Toppin. To the left wing. On deep, Brunson. Brooks grabs the board.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Sharp. Here's Brunson. Pass to Sharp. Back to Brunson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Brunson with a clean look. That one's good from the corner. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And it's sent back by Bosch. Pushing it up. Brooks grabs the board. The Magic trail by 8. Irving with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. And now we've got the intentional foul. Trying to get something going. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Magic making a change here.
Magic substitution, number 27, Jamal Murray.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Hits the 3-point bomb. And it's 7 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Back to Murray. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
The kick out to Bosch. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trailed by 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
And stolen by Irving. On the wing, Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 8. Stolen by Jones.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Harper's shot's good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's a screen by Toppin. Floats one up, and Jones sends it back.
Just some excellent timing from Jones on the block attack. It all lined up for him.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, no good. And stolen by Irving. And here is Harper. Outside Irving. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Free throw. Good, Irving. 7 seconds left in the 4th. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this?
Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA. Action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. You look at the Timberwolves. Now here's Brunson. To the paint. Here's Vassell. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Enzo Brooks will bring it up with the Orlando Magic. And Dr. J slams it in.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
Pass to Sharp. Vassell outside. No good on the three. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Wembanyama outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Brunson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And here is Murray. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Pass to Toppin. Looks for Bosch, gets it to him. And then Bosch with the jam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
We did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Now, here's Vassell. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Here's Murray. Pass to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Murray. Back to Brunson. Down low. Here's Sharp. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Orlando trailing here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Murray. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Sharp. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. There's a screen by Toppin. The wide open look here for Bosch. Connects from three-point range. Bosch has got 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And the basket by Vassell.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Now, here's Vassell. 6 points for him. There's a screen. Pass to Sharp. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, fans, it's dance jam time. Ready to dance like everyone's watching. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it.
Puts it up off the inbound. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And I can say, sort of surprising, he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to Robinson Earl. Brunson scanning the floor. For 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. 4 seconds left. They get it again. The second effort. And Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got 11 points. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4 guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Screen by Zubac. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Both teams will make substitutions. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not getting as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different.
Well, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And Orlando making a change here. Here's Zubac. He has yet to score. They get it back. And the dunk by Zubac.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Now here's Anthony. Sensabaugh. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Anthony is going to see those gaps and exploit them. He's got good vision.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. Hangs home the trifecta. Stewart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, nice focus to get it to fall. Now Anthony gets his chance at the line.
And that one misses. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Screen by Zubac. Over to the left wing. It's Vassell on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Zubac, no good. The Magic trailed by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Zubac. Out to Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Murray outside. Here's Stewart. Puts up a deep 3. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Brunson outside. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Stolen by Exum with 4 seconds on the clock and finished off by Exum.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
A three-pointer. Wiggins knocks down the 3 ball. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
36. The Timberwolves. 36.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Murray's got the ball here for Orlando. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. And they take the lead. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Vassell outside. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah,
payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 8 points.
Not the top shooter in the league, but Anthony does hit enough threes to keep you honest.
Back to Wembanyama. Stolen by Bosch. To the inside. Pass to Vassell. Sharp with it. Brooks covering. Anthony on the wing. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony.
Timeout.
That's his first foul.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
For your 3-2-1 hike.
Magic leading by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Sharp. At the elbow, Toppin. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Here's Hardy. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 1-point Magic lead.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
And he makes that one. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Pass to Hardy. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Wembanyama up top. In the corner, Irving with it. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
It's Vassell on the wing. He's got 6. 5 on the clock. Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Well, since coming into the league, Vassell has shown a lot of growth as a passer.
Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Minnesota's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Assisted.
The shot's good.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. He gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Murray outside. And yes, it's good. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get loud.
43 seconds left in the third. Higgins outside. Murray surveying the D, and Wiggins throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Timberwolves shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And here is Murray. He's got 7. To the left side wing. Now Connaughton. It's up a 3. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Magic out in front.
The Timberwolves, 51.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Anthony left side. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Pass to man. Outside for Murray. Stewart a screen. Back to Murray. Over Sharp. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anthony looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Murray outside. Pass to man. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
They get the rebound. Tries again. And Bosh with the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Harper. Wembanyama outside. From the arc. They get it back. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here's Irving. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Brooks. Now Wembanyama. Outside Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, that's what they want to see. It's so important for Wembanyama to be on the same page with his teammates.
Inside. Vassell right side. Pass to Bosh. And he drops it in from the low post. Bosh has got 4 points in the quarter.
And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosh, cool as a cucumber on that one.
And Brooks gets it to go.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Basket counts.
Well, the pressure was on, but Cole Anthony was able to stay cool and find the points they need.
Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Easy money for Wembanyama.
Well, that's what they're looking for. Get Wembanyama inside, and his height is impossible to deal with.
Now Sharp. Now here's Hardy. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. "51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Toppin with the steal.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Irving. And Irving throws it down. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Second team foul. Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Offline. So the Magic win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play